Two of Swords. That's just what I see. Two of Swords in the world. But let's get to it, y'all. What's going on? We about to do a Leo reading. Leo cross watchers, you are welcome. Leos, of course, you're welcome. You know that. You're entitled. But also people who want to know how the Leo energy is being applied to their natal charts, to their zodiac charts, you're all welcome. Now, I may cuss, but I don't curse. You know what I mean? And I'm going to keep it a bean. Bars. It's just how I'm giving it up. So, I'm going to do a 4-card draw today. I ain't going to hold you long. Pause. And it's going to consist of a situation followed by the obstacle, action recommended for that obstacle, and the likely outcome should that action be taken. All right. And with that being said, hope everybody's feeling great. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody's feeling great. Straight up. What is it? Friday is Love Day. You know what I'm saying? Friday's a love day. That's a Venus day, baby. Some love in the air. Cupid flying around this motherfucker and shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm going to slice and dice the deck and get to it. How about that? All right. How about that? This is the situation for the Leo energy. Working on something that's the 8 of Pentacles. Abundance. But this is also patience. All right. Patience involving a matter that I would say, if you're cross-watching and you just want to apply it to your chart, where's Leo at in your chart? What house is it? You know, apply it to what that house is, because that's where the intent is going to be, and that's where the outcome is going to be for this thing that you are working on. This is probably a new job or a new endeavor of some sort, or it could just be, it could still be something new that you're continuing to work on, but rather new if you was to compare it to other things that you've done in your life. This has the potential to be successful. You can become well accomplished through this work. But your ambition increases, your confidence increases the more that you work at this. And it's just being shown to show patience when doing it, because this is something that you can do despite how long it seems to be taking. Pause. You know what I mean? But with that being said, let's look at the obstacle, because there's an obstacle. Well, what is it? It's the 9 of Swords, but it's in reverse. You're recovering from something that was mentally staggering, mentally painful, and it caused you to think in negative ways. This may also, okay, so what I'm getting is that this is an obstacle, this way of thinking, because now you see a light at the end of the tunnel, and you're like, okay, I see how this mental process was causing me to be conflicted, but now I see this light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm getting that light at the end of the tunnel is causing you to be more, you're anticipating things more. You're becoming anxious. That's the word that I'm looking for. The anxiety has risen to now it's like you're like, oh, I can't wait to get this done, or I can't wait to see more progress. I can't wait to see more results. And that's actually being counterproductive, because this thing needs patience. It needs to be worked on more. It needs to be crafted. It needs to be honed. You understand? And that light at the end of the tunnel, it's just like, oh yeah, I'm healing, I'm recovering, this is gonna be great. And it's just like, sure, that's good for your mental state, but it doesn't mean that it should impact what you're working on, if that makes sense. Don't let it get the best of you when it comes to the work. Just focus on the work. Now and I'm giving you the action recommended, but I'm just telling you that's the obstacle. You know, let's pull the card that's necessary for the action to be taken. More Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles. Budgeting is at hand. So what I'm getting is, you know, I was tapping into the right energy with the previous card, saying that anxiety has become a thing. And if you were to move impulsively based upon the light at the end of the tunnel, then what would happen is that you would be spending, right? This is work related. This is empire related, perhaps. This is entrepreneurial related. And what the action recommended is to say hold on to your coins. Hold on to it. Because, how should I say this? Somehow you behaving in a stingy way and holding on tight to what it is that you're developing is going to cause people to do something or to act in some type of way. And I'm getting the feeling that it's going to give off an aura that later on in life, the waning years of your life, or well, I like to say the mature years of your life, where you have a better understanding of how the world works, that you're going to be a very reliable and resourceful person. And what that can do around the people who are watching you and want to work with you and get involved with this endeavor is going to give them a sense of security that they may have not experienced in other leaders, especially business leaders. Okay? So what I mean is the stingy people, the misers of the world, the people who hold on to their money, gives people a sense of security because they're like, well, at least I know they're going to have resources when shit hits the fan, inflation, all that other, stock market crash and shit that can go on. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what the outcome would be should you behave miserly. Should you hold on to your money? That was corny, right? Nah, it wasn't ever corny. Not ever corny. Let me not ever say that about myself because I really can't stand that word. Don't ever call me corny. But you get what I'm saying. That was a little whatever. I don't know why R&B songs just be pop. I think it comes from watching other tarot readers. I think I'm picking up that from other tarot readers. I don't know, but maybe that really is a thing. Like songs just pop up in your head while you're doing reads, and maybe it's just carrying on tradition, I guess. But the World card. The World card is here for the outcome of holding on to your coins. Ooh. The art of playing now. Tell me that wasn't a bop, though. Maybe you wasn't born yet. Anyway. So it's success. It's going to be achievement. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing by holding on to your money, stashing some over here and waiting for that time or waiting for that moment. Or maybe you're even building. You know what this could also, what this also feels like now that I mention that? Is that you're actually like working your credit, the credit score, using your credit. And it might not even be the greatest in the world. It's just that you're building credit history for a lengthy period without making a major purchase or move. Like, okay, yeah, give me $100 grand. Give me $500 grand. Give me a half a bean. You know what I'm saying? You're not taking that leap yet, but that's your intention to reach that level to where you can do so. But right now you're just playing with it. And although you could be buying extra stuff, additional stuff to, hire people and stuff like that, you're like, nah, I'm going to just keep working on my credit and building these products and services and storing up inventory. And once I get that cash conversion cycle that translates to money to the creditors and to the banks, that's when I'm going to strike. But it takes patience to develop that type of climax. Pause. All right. But it's going to bring you success. It's going to bring you, you're going to achieve your goals. This is going to open up the lanes for you to travel the world. You're going to feel whole. You're going to feel like you belong in the world. Because sometimes when you got your head down, pause, and I just be pausing. But yo, you get what I'm saying, right? When you're doing the work, you don't even see how you fit into the world, because sometimes it's like a sense of insanity to be working that hard, to be working, pause, but to go that hard on what it is that you're doing. You're gonna feel isolated. You're gonna feel ostracized, because other people who are not doing that type of work are going to be looking at you like, yo, live a little. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing over there? But I'm dragging this now. But I did need to say that part. With that being said, I'm out, y'all.